Hello guys, we're going to start here in just a minute. Just going to share the link here. Alright. Okay, we're going to get this tournament going here. This will be day one. This will be a multi-day event. Today we'll be it's a 32-man tournament to crown the first ever TWN hardcore champion. Each promotion had 3 reps, and then we have wild card slots reserved for YWA or TWN indie guys, depending on who won. 4 of those 5 were YWA guys, so those guys are so that's going to be an interesting thing there. So what we got here, we got a whole ass 32-man shit here. We're gonna do the first 8 matches of the first round in this stream. When this in the second half will be in day 2 of this, and then probably in day 3 we'll probably do the whole quarterfinals or whatever you would call it, and then go from there. The whole thing's will probably end either at the next All Stars event or whatever TWN event we decide to conjure up. So yeah, that's gonna be the main goal here. Opening match here, we got Taz against Solo Sikoa. Since all these matches are interpromotional match rewards do qualify. So that is something to very keep in mind. Those include 4 credits and 2 popularity points. So if promotions play their cards right, they could earn some bank here even before making it to the finals. In terms of qualifying for other championships while in this tournament, I thought about that, but I feel like and I'm probably not gonna do that just because all these matches don't have a time limit because we need a winner to move on. So there's already chances for them to meet those qualifications right then and there. And plus, they're all going for a belt already, so it kind of defeats the purpose. However, having said that, this would be a good showcase for some guys to maybe argue a case for it, if maybe. But yeah, now we're gonna get things started here. So the first 8 here, so that's gonna be Taz and Solo Sikoa, then Dreamer and Gangrel, then Cactus Jack and John Moxley, then Raven and LA Knight, then Al Snow and Mankind, RVD and Sabu, Alan and Felicia, and then the final one, you could call it a main event kind of, Dude Love against the Iron Sheik. So it's gonna be an interesting one here. All this will be into that one of 2 slots there. So yeah. Let's get things started here with this and see how it goes. The Taz is already TWN champion and FTOA Ironman champion, so he's definitely no stranger for belts here. Ooh, right to the gut right there to start things off. Super kick in the back, going for a cover. Taz has been finally fully cleared after suffering a critical weeks back and finally clearing it through matches. A couple matches. Super kick in the back again. Counter. Ooh, counter out of that. DDT. A lot of counters to start things off. A lot of these guys trying to go for their big moves right away. Oh, body slam. Ah, counter. Goes for a cover. Another body slam. Ah, another super kick there. Oh, spinning solo. Ah, Samoan spike. Sikoa trying to conserve his energy here. Stamina does carry over from round to round, and with the no DQ rules, it could easily be a stamina drainer. So some of these guys may come in with the strategy of trying to finish off their opponent as quickly as possible. Lift and slam. Ooh. Now chair swipe. Yeah. Big belly to belly. Chair shot in the back. Another super kick. Oh, misses a splash there. Headbutt. Lariat. Ah, big exploder. Grabs the chair. Big chair swipe. Nah. Capture suplex. Oh, looks like he was going for a grounded Taz mission. Sikoa was able to counter out of it. He grabs a chair. Takes him to the center of the ring. Taz is dazed right now. Super kick. Cover.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Sikoa with the win. The TWN champion gets eliminated in the first round of the tournament. Obviously still trying to heal from his wounds. For that UPW get some credits, some popularity points with that. Alright, next we got Dreamer and Gangrel. See how that... Dreamer representing FTOA and Gangrel representing IGW. So we'll see how this one goes here. Dreamer's also the current CCCW champion. Misses a spinning heel kick to start things off here. Winner will face Solo Sikoa in the next round. Ooh. DDT. Power slam. Power bomb. That counter there. Ooh, wicked. Cross body into a cover. 1, 2. Cover.
5 minutes gone.
Another counter. Oh, Dreamer gets hit with a mist. Tiger driver. 1, 2. Tiger driver.
1, 2.
Ooh. Dreamer trying to look for a window of opportunity here. Gets countered. power bomb. Going up top. Waiting for Dreamer to stand. Ooh, diving European uppercut. Jeez. Dreamer trying to fight back here. Oh, gets caught. DDT. Oh, the Impaler.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Gangrel with the win. Oof. So Gangrel will face Solo Sikoa in the next round. Next match, we got Cactus Jack of FTOA going against John Moxley of GSW.
Come on. Fight.
Back grapple counter into a bulldog to start things off.
Yeah. Wow.
Choke there. Face rake. Chop.
Wow.
Swing neck breaker for Moxley there. Goes for and works the arm over. Oh, yeah, interference coming down. It looks like it's Seth Rollins coming down to help out Moxley.
Give up. Give up. Wow.
Ah. Oh, wicked sheer strike.
Give up. Give up.
5 minutes gone.
Moxley already gushing blood. Chair shot again.
Come on. DDT, DDT.
Oh!
1, 2, 3.
Oh, look at that! Moxley with the win, jeez. Man, I didn't realize how quickly these matches are getting into. I guess having no DQ really drains the battery there a little bit. Alright. Alright. Saving that. Alright, next match we got Raven against LA Knight. Winner will move on to face Moxley. See how it goes.
Fight.
Ooh, working that arm right there. Spinning back suplex.
You dumbass.
Irish whip. Ooh, dodges the jumping lariat. Oh, on our back. Irish whip. Jumping lariat. Ooh, big maneuver. Ooh. Ooh, only two there.
Oh. 1, 2.
Ooh, Bulldog again. Neckbreaker. Cover.
1, 2.
Almost had him. Oh, BFT.
1, 2.
Oh, even flow.
1, 2.
Ooh. Backbreaker. Oh, Dreaming coming down. Looks like putting promotion loyalty over personal feelings.
You dumbass.
BFT on Raven. And has to fight off Dreamer though, can't make a cover. Lonely Knight suplexes Raven out of the ring. Grabs a chair. Misses a swipe. Takes a second.
You dumbass.
Ooh. Backbreaker. Oh, he just stole the even flow from Raven. God, just littered with chairs on the announcer's side of the ring.
You punk.
Ah, discus lariat. Raven gets suplexed outside the ring again. Grabs another chair. Heads in. Big chair swipe. Back suplex. Irish whip. Ah, counter. No time limits in this tournament, so there has to be a winner, so this could go as long as it decides to go on for. Oh, super kick. Discus lariat. Ooh, big maneuver. Cover.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, LA Knight gets the win. Oh, sorry, Gray Man. Got a great match in it, though. First great match so far. Yeah, the rest of the match has been pretty, like, quick. So that was a refreshing little thing there. But LA Knight will face John Moxley in the next round. To catch everyone up, Sokoa and Gangrel beat their respected opponents. They'll be meeting next round, and then of course Moxley and LA Knight. Alright, next match, we got Al Snow going against Mankind. Al Snow of GSW and Mankind of SCW. So we shall see how those guys pair up here.
What does everybody want?
Okay, no worries.
What does everybody need? What does everybody want?
You know, it's funny, originally I was just going to do the first 8 matches, but if we keep getting quick match pacing, we may do more than that. We'll have to see.
Fight.
Oh, roll up. Yeah, I thought about keeping track of the match result things, but they're not gonna go toward anything. Like, I thought about including, like, title shot stipulations in this, but I didn't think that it would. I think it'd be a bit much, considering. And also, to be honest, what we really need more than anything when it comes to, like, built-in title shots is more so with the other divisions. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, wheelbarrow suplex. Hits it again. Yeah. I kind of wish I was a bit more knowledgeable in that, because there's a lot of things like I want to do with this world, but unfortunately because of the way the Fire Pro game is, 90% of it has to be done off screen. So it's definitely something that I have to be kind of picky and choosy on how much do I want to keep track of and how much thought I want to put into something before cracking. Ooh, a Dragon Sleeper. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing too, like, the game kind of forces you to be creative a little bit on match stuff, because this game kind of doesn't have the traditional American style wrestling. You could... Or more, yeah. Yeah, because you can only do so many different match types with the 8-guy limit. Because like in the game like WWE 2K and all that, you can do crazy shit in that in terms of matches. And granted, in Fire Pro you got a lot of cool match stuff too that you don't have in other wrestling games too. But it really sucks when you want to do something like a Royal Rumble or something like, and all that, and you can't really, and you have that 8-guy limit. You really got to get creative in how you go about it, and that's what we ended up doing with stuff like the YWA Warzone pay-per-view and all that stuff. But yeah, the most challenging thing is like the storytelling elements for sure, because you don't really control like. Yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah, YW's kind of in a funky spot right now. Because right now the main goal is still to try to do like the monthly pay-per-views around that season. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's funny, for all the stables I don't do a lot of tag stuff. I might have to rethink that a little bit, but I do like the roster that I have. Ooh, Spinebuster, sit out. Almost had him. Yeah, he books stuff and all that. I still do the roleplay stuff. I mean, here's the thing. Anybody can do roleplay stuff. Anyone can submit anything they want with involving anybody. I mean, I just spin the wheel. I mostly drive it just because I think of stuff on top of my head a lot. But anybody can. I mean, you can even do it in your own promotion if you want to. If you're not sure which route to go when you're booking, like if you're going for a storyline, but you're kind of stuck between one path or the other, you can just throw it in there, and you know, get through some writer's block. Because I think that's the biggest thing that I feel like it can be challenging when doing booking is you kind of get stuck in not knowing where to go with the guy or what direction to do. Starting up 6 rivalries. I mean, you most certainly can. I will say, I am considering revamping the rivalry system quite a bit next season. Ooh, nice maneuver. I thought about starting it just in the middle of this season, but we still got some rivalries going on. I don't want to upset the balance of stuff. Oh. Ooh. Mankind with the win. SCW, that's a massive win for them. They've been kind of on the rough side of things this season, so this really helps them. Yeah, I forget that there's an entertainment style one and an illegal style one. But I think it was the illegal one, but it's a no DQ match, so anything illegal is automatically a submission. This next one, though, I'm pretty excited about here. RVD versus Sabu. See how that one goes. But yeah, YWA stuff is kind of in a tricky spot. That's kind of the route we're going. I am considering maybe like, because I know right now Star Fox is juggling a lot right now. So I'm kind of maybe considering implementing maybe like a rotational commissioner thing, where if anyone interested, they'll just rotate month to month on booking YWA stuff. Ooh, interesting. That should be Sabu is definitely due. He's definitely had some stellar matches. But well, I think the trickiest. You know, it's funny, one of the original options, because if nobody was going to do if no one was able to take over YWA booking, I was going to merge it with the indies and just have everything under the TWN indies. But Star Fox wanted to keep it going. And, yeah, The only thing with doing a guest booking style is that we really couldn't do the 12-month pay-per-view stuff anymore, so we would definitely have to, like change the pay-per-view system up a lot for YWA, and I don't know if anybody is up to doing that, because I feel like a good majority of the pay-per-views in YW, a lot of people have grown fond of, kinda. I'm not sure. I know there's some that, I know we have a few that, when I went through it, I just was struggling to, like, pick, like, half to keep, or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I think it might be one of those things where we may have to have, like, the pay-per-views, like, just booked by a consistent person, everything else booked by other people. It's just, I like to make sure that there's at least 2 episodes in between pay-per-views, because I don't want to just jump from pay-per-view to pay-per-view non-stop. I kind of want there to be some build-up and distance between that. So it's kind of a weird thing. But I wouldn't mind switching to that format depending on how Star Fox is feeling. But if we do that, we would have to revamp stuff. Yeah, that's the thing, because right now the main goal of the YWA is just kind of serve like an NXT to like TWN, and it kind of the starting ground for guys who are joining up to kind of do, or anyone who wanted to kind of do like a little, the Arabian Clutch, do their own like little Here Comes the Pain season mode style thing. And also it gives guys who want to be a part of it but can't commit to like a promotion, running a promotion, can be able to still be a part of it. But having said that, we could also just do that under TWN Indies too, and it would be the same effect. Yeah, exactly. That's the biggest thing. Oh yeah, it is a commitment. It is, and that's the thing too. The trick with it. It's consistency. That's the trick. That's the biggest thing. Running moonsault. Yeah, classic Sabu. Ooh. Maybe in Facebusters. Yeah, Sabu just non-stop. Pile driver. I did add, 5-star frog splash. Oh, here comes Goldberg to help out Sabu. I did update Sabu's moveset a while back, but it was a bit back. Ooh, wow, RVD might be in trouble. Oh, big jackhammer right there from Goldberg. These two have formed a pretty legendary tag unit. Ooh. Holding up, yeah. Yeah, sorry RVD. Sabu moving on. PCCW getting some rewards with that one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Alright, Alan and Felicia, let's see how that one goes. But yeah, Yeah, and that's kind of the trick. The biggest reason why I kind of want to give people a choice, because when it comes between, like, when we originally chose to continue YWA as opposed to just putting everything under TWN, is really just the fact that it's been going on for so long, and I felt like and it didn't seem like anybody was interested in seeing it retire. However, having said that, I do think that there's only so much like we could do with it. With like combining with TWN was the right call, because we kind of there's only so much we can do under there with pretty much the same roster we've had for a while. Yeah, exactly. Like I do like them being its own thing. I just the thing with YW, what made it work at the beginning was the constant flow of new guys. It's just the problem is the flow stopped. And combining it, I hope that we can mix in some of the indie guys with the YWA guys. I just think right now, the main thing is I want to see if more people. This is the biggest thing. It's like, I don't want to say, like, kind of getting the word out about it, more or less, because yeah, there's some guys that'll join up and like do it for a little bit, then kind of disappear because of life. But every once in a while, if there's a guy that like it clicks with and they become a big part of it, it would be great to be able to like try to find more of those guys. Yeah, Ultra Pro Wrestling, I'm definitely thinking that one. Well, first of all, when that game comes out, if it holds up well, that'll definitely be the home for RCW. I'm still working on moves with Dusty. Yeah, there's some guys that definitely I felt like would stick by, but I think the biggest issue is I think some guys, when they join, they don't 100% know what everything is. And a lot of that's probably on me, because as much as I try, like, the guidebook and everything isn't always fluid. And I still, even now, I feel like it still needs tweaking. I just think what we do is a very unique thing compared to, like, eFeds is not new, but specifically YWA and TWN, I don't know anyone else that does that exact thing we do with them, and I think that for a lot of people, I think they just don't know, like, what to make of it. And I think that's the biggest thing there. But yeah, I think don't even know how he yeah, exactly. I mean, when I first started doing this stuff, I didn't know what the hell it was. Like, I just started with doing some fun little, like, fan stuff with the Retro Sports Gamer channel and Campy Company stuff or whatever, and it just slowly went from there, and it just kept evolving. Oh, Felicia gets critical with the coffin drop. Felicia's gonna have to go on that critical wheel. Darby Allin, GSW earning some more rewards here. Eli's not gonna be happy about that. And then I started doing the Fire Promoter Mode and TWN stuff. Right after I started doing TWN stuff, that's when I started learning about eFed shit. And it just clicked for me. I'm just like, oh my god, like, I've been doing this thing for so long, thinking like, oh, there's no one else that does it like me, and then there's all these people that have been doing it for years. Oh. But yeah, I mean, I think if we get to a point where we're about to miss like a pay-per-view for YWA, like, for example, if like, yeah, definitely Fast for sure. Yeah, Sabu and Mankind in the next round there, and then winner of Dude Love and Sheik will face Allen in the next round. Allen's going to have a bit of a stamina advantage there, but a lot of guys do. We had a lot of quick matches here. I was kind of surprised, Because originally I thought all 8 matches, no DQ, no time limit. I thought it would be like hour 15, hour and a half show, but with the current pace of it, I mean, it is a little tempting to maybe want to do all the first round, but as you can see, there's like a whole nother 8-ass matches, so we'll just have to see how fast this match goes here. So let's see here. And that's the other thing too, because I know another thing too is a lot of... Oh no, this is stamina rules. The stamina carries over. But that's the other thing too. Like when guys do join, they join through my Discord, which isn't as active as the Retro Sports Gamer Discord, and I definitely want to try to correct that. It's just, I think the biggest trick, really more than anything with it, is just the fact that it's just tough for, I think, to just reach new people. Memes chat. Yeah, I thought about creating some like chat pages in the Discord with like memes and little short wrestling videos and all that. I think that'd probably help a little bit. But yeah, and that's the other thing too, and that's the biggest reason why I wanted to like move away from YWA doing all that stuff, was because I want to do other stuff. Like stuff like RCW, which I don't know what's going on with Discord, because I feel like when I add guys for RCW stuff, I don't think it's reaching guys or anything like that. I just think that a lot about Discord is that I feel like its notification system can be kind of wonky. Yeah, I might have to start posting RCW stuff more in the Retro Sports Gamer Discord a little bit more than just the RCW part in the Campy Discord, because I feel like for some reason his notification system is pretty weird. But I feel like if it gets to a point with YWA stuff, if we do get close to maybe missing a pay-per-view thing, I think we would have to like consider the idea of maybe like a brand new format with stuff. Okay, yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so I think what I may have to do is I think everyone does then. And that makes sense, to turn off notifications. Okay. Yeah, then I may have to... I almost wonder... I was gonna do a poll on this, but I was unaware... I wasn't sure if people would prefer, when it comes to, like, questions and video postings and all that stuff, if they would prefer it being put straight in their DMs or just in a group chat thing, like on a Discord server. Because I feel like some people may prefer that, but I'm not sure. So it might be something I may do a poll on to see how many people would prefer that over just the group thing. Oh, love handle on the outside. But yeah, because with RCW stuff, yeah, exactly. Like if there's a couple people, even if there's a couple people that would prefer it, I could certainly like make notes about that, because some people. Because I definitely have an easier time, for me at least, I have an easier time seeing, like, Discord notifications when I get DM'd them as opposed to, like, the group thing. So, I don't know if that's the same for other people or not. I was actually able to update Sheik's moveset today, so he's a bit more well-rounded than he was before. Headbutt right there. Big German. Yeah, exactly. Like, some people are able to do that. And that kind of ties into the TWN thing, is that a lot of people, they're not on Discord all that much. So stuff like TWN or even YWA a little bit, it can be they may not be used to doing something that takes that much attention. So it definitely has to be something you feel like really into. Oh, discus lariat there. Yeah, I think what I might do too with RCW stuff, I may do polls for move suggestions because right now, oh, stump puller on the concrete with all those weapons. Right now, the styling and profiling character, they're almost set. I just need like a move suggestion to replace that sharpshooter move they have as a signature at minimum, really. Just because we already have a guy that does the sharpshooter. Like his finishers are still like the people's elbow and the rock bottom, but the other signature move that was replaced, because I remember you suggested, Grayman, was like a Dancy Punch combo, which I just did. I just used the shake, rattle, and roll that Road Dogg does. So that guy's almost set. Oh, double arm DDT. The Vampire Warrior character, he definitely needs touch-ups because his signatures and finishers in-game are the same as each other. So there's like nothing there for that. So definitely needs some stuff here. Yeah. Because I think his signatures, they're both the double arm trap suplex, and his finishers are both the Impaler DDT. So I would definitely need like at least 2 moves to like go there to kind of replace that. And once we get those 2 fixed up, we can do that next episode of RCW, which I would love to do. And then we got tag teams I want to try to do as well, like throw in 3 new tag teams. Oh, look at this! Dude, look, taps out to the camel clutch. Vampire-ish? That's a good question. Shoot. SCW with another thing, nice. Wow, did all this in under an hour. Man, if I do the other 8, that's gonna stretch it to 2, and I don't know if we want to go that long with something like this, especially since it's not gonna take long to do this tournament as is. But I guess to go over, well, yeah, in terms of biting moves, I think maybe like, you know, now I think about it, Sister Abigail might work well. I think that could be a good move. It's not exactly biting, but it is something vampire-esque. So that could work. In terms of more like biting, I think... Oh, frick. I swear that there is something in there. But, I know there's a lot of attacks and submission moves that have really served close to the neck, throat area, something like a Tongan Death Grip or something like that, but there's, man, I don't know if there's actual biting though. I think there might be one move that's specifically biting, but I can't say for sure. But yeah, to highlight things, Sikoa and Gangrel will fight in the next round. Moxley and LA Knight will fight in the next round as well. Mankind and Sabu in the next round, and Darby Allin and Iron Sheik in the next round. That should be interesting. And the next stream that we're going to do here, I am going to kind of end it at 8 just because I feel like making this 2 hours. Yeah, oh man, even LGC's in the chat. Well, that... Talking that, you know what? I was gonna wrap it up here, but you know what? Since LGC is here and Grayman's here and everything, it does not often we get all the guys in the chat. I'd have nothing else going on. Let's just do all freaking 16 of them. It's been a minute since we've done like a 2-hour-ish stream anyway. Plus, you never know with these matches. These matches could cruise by anyway. Oh, okay. All right. Well, okay, LGC. Well, I'll just chat with you, Grayman, for a little bit. Don't want to overkill it. I don't want to make this 2 hours, unless there's a bunch of people in it. Because I would definitely do 2 hours if there was like a lot of people. Because that doesn't typically happen often because of scheduling. Because everyone has their own thing going on with work and stuff. But yeah, great. Yeah, Tongan Death Grip. Okay, I'll put that in for one of his moves. I'll probably do it as... I don't know if I'll do it as a finisher or a signature. Something like that I feel like might almost have to be a finisher just because, like, it's... Like, I don't know. It could be a signature. I'll just have to line up and compare the moves. So, yeah, I get you there. I almost want to see like what everyone's like kind of rough routine schedule is, because I want to try to shoot for a time that is as close to like where everyone's like free as possible. Just because I want to give people an opportunity, if they feel like watching, they can. Because I feel like sometimes because if like even if like 40% of the guys are like available, let's say 9 Eastern time or something like that. Ah, okay, I get you there, Gray Man. Yeah. Yeah, that's a weird thing about work nowadays. Work just schedules people all over the place. There's no consistency. So, yeah, it's just one of those things. But yeah. Yeah, Tongan Death Grip. I'll definitely make a note of that. Tongan Death Grip. Yeah, mine's pretty much random too. I don't typically work late. But, I mean, there's days where I can stream and days where I can't, but usually days I can stream, I usually go for, like, early evening and late evening. I typically don't do super late streams anymore, only because my energy at that point is very low for them, and a lot of times there's other stuff going on, and I want to try to make sure I get everything going, try to balance everything out. But yeah, so let's see. Next, we beat Cactus, but God's you have to put in his place. Yeah. Next event we're gonna have Hobbs versus Batsu. I'm East Coast, so it's 9:13 p.m. where I'm at. After that match, we got Funk and Stan Hansen, Severed and Mutable face off, Saint and Accrued, DDP and Rhino, Jason Black and King Davis, one of 2 YWA matches here. Then Race and Gordy, and I guess you could call it the main event for the next stream will be DPS against Star Fox. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the thing with Eli, he makes like 80% of his guys like cruiserweights, so they're all like super like anytime you put them against a heavyweight, they get like butchered. Your time. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, because if there's enough guys that are roughly around the same time, I'll try to shoot to have streams around then if I'm able to. If not, then it is what it is. But because I definitely want to try to make it so that people can hop in if they want to, because I feel like some of the fun of doing this is making it live. Yeah. Shouldn't even be. You know, it's funny. I've been thinking about that a lot lately because I really want to try to do like a huge kind of a semi redraft. Like promotions would keep like their champions, and well, it depends, because if a promotion has like more belts than others, then it'd really be the highest that one promotion has across everybody. So if a promotion has like 6 champions, then all promotions can keep 6 guys, including champions. If they don't have 6 champions, they can keep 3 extra guys, for example, and have a huge redraft. The problem is, though, is Eli's stuff is so niche to him that he would only really just redraft the guys he already has. So it would kind of defeat the purpose of it if one promotion is going to keep the guys. I mean, the counter of it is you can't draft guys you've had before. That'd be what I would put in to kind of keep things interesting and make it so that everyone actually has different rosters. But if we do that, then Eli's pretty much going to have to change his whole promotional identity. So it really kind of prevents stuff like that from us doing experimental stuff like that. But at the same time, yeah, I think the biggest thing more than anything is I think it just depends on, like, yeah, because I feel like, because there's a lot, like, for example, like Kank the Tank. Yeah, exactly. So, and that's the thing. That's why I haven't really done it, because a lot of guys are happy with who they have right now. There hasn't been a huge demand to. To be honest, the only reason I would do a whole redraft is if maybe we have, like, the same promotions dominate nonstop and it's not balanced out. Or if enough guys just kind of feel like they want a new challenge. But yeah, I'll save this again. But yeah, so technically day 1 is done, but I want to stream and talk for a little bit just because there's definitely stuff I kind of want to chat about. But yeah, redrafting for that Christian Cage, yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like I have thought about it. I have thought about the way we have the belt stuff. I do know that I don't know if I'll do it in the middle of this season or if I'll do it next season. But the reward system for the belts, I do want to change so that each, like, belt level has a different reward. Modern attires. Yeah, I can try to do that. I'll make it work. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So, like, for example, with rewards, like, for example, like in the main event belts, like the TWN and TWN tag, like, instead of, like, all the options that they have, it'd just be like either a spin or popularity points. For the second up, which is the national titles, it'd be a spin or credits. And then for the broadcast title, it can be a spin or, I don't know, something to do with, like, your shows. Like, maybe your show rewards will double every time you host a TWN BC match or something like that, and go down from there. Short hair edge. I'm brave enough to use it. Go crazy. That's the other thing, too, is that that's why I mentioned this earlier, but I do want to revamp the rivalry system. Probably not this season, because there's guys that do have rivalries going on right now. Captain Beard. Oh, like William Dafoe in The Lighthouse. But revamp the rivalry system, just because I feel like that right now, even though it's fine right now, I don't know. Even though TWN is definitely stat heavy, I kind of want to try to maybe balance the stat heaviness out with more. Yeah, exactly. Like the arch rivalry stuff. Because I was just thinking about, like, that. Because rivalry stuff, I would prefer. Here's so far what I'm thinking of. Like, thinking of right now is, for a new rivalry system, is that as opposed to what it is right now, is to do a rivalry, you would have, like, a minimum. You would have to do the 3 matches in one season, the first season, but But after you get through those 3 matches, you can have it be any length you want in that first season. And the reason why I'm kind of have the thing about certain match pacing in seasons is because I don't want someone to like stretch a rivalry one match out through multiple seasons, because then it kind of, I feel like it defeats the purpose of a rivalry, because a rivalry should be done within a pace, with the exception of course being injuries. That's kind of the one exception to that. But I don't know. I'm still kind of working. I would love to have rivalries incorporate more story elements, but I know that not every promoter is going to be story focused, and they really shouldn't have to be. They should book it however they want. So, I have thought about maybe having the story elements act as like bonus points, but I don't know how I would grade something like that, because story stuff is it's just kind of, it could be anything. It's kind of hard to grade something like that. Yes, however, it has to be done within one season. It can't be, you can't stretch the 3 matches out through 2 seasons. You have to do it all in one season. That's the trick. The Arch Rivalry system will still function, and I think what I'll do with the Arch Rivalry system is, I think I'll have to rework the reward system, but the new rivalry reward system will be a certain thing or something, and then the arch rivalry would probably be like double that or something like that. It wouldn't really change that much, the arch rivalry way. It's just a rivalry system, because I want there to be more, I don't know, I just kind of wanted to make it easier for guys to be more on the creative side of things and not focus too much on the stats part if they don't have to. Just because I feel like, because a large chunk of wrestling in itself is the story elements, and I definitely want to make it easier for guys to be able to do that and not worry so much about, oh well, I need to get this number for this or this for that, Here's another rule I thought about putting in is a proxy rule, where you could have somebody in TWN or out of TWN, like a TWNE in training or something like that, like step in and book a show for you if you're too busy. That way you can kind of keep things rolling if you get stuck, and it gives somebody, an experience or something. I don't know. I mean, I know I posted like a new thing a few days ago, and most people, as I thought, would probably not be for it because it's just too much. But I thought I'd just put it out there because I was just curious on if people wanted to try something like that out. But it's probably something. It's definitely something for a later time, though. I think it might be something worth exploring if YWA just completely that we kind of retire it, or if maybe for like the people who are like uber in this, like the next level up, like the specific guys that are looking for something similar to TWN, but something at the same time, something a little bit more different, like TWN light. But I feel like we need more guys to do that kind of stuff, because I feel like the guys that we got right now, they're already, as they say, they're already kind of filled up as is with Fire Pro action. So it's definitely, so it might be something we might go back to once if more guys join in. Yeah. What I'll do with the Edge and Christian is I'll just look at I'll look at the edits, and I'll take their moves, their looks, and I'll just put them on the current Edge and Christian. I typically do that mostly because it's easier to add the attire than to like put in the move set. That's kind of the way I've been doing it as of late. In terms of let's see. In terms of future projects and like the RCW stuff. I'm still kind of. Me and Grayman were talking about it earlier because I know there's a few guys that are in the RCW stuff. I know there's been a lot of false starts for a bit. We finally settled in on one and finally got it going. But yeah, still got to work on moves for some of the guys. I think what I'll do going forward with guys is because before it was a pure suggestion thing, but I think going forward after we make it through the two guys we have now, because I wanted to add tag teams next, is probably maybe like post like the moveset of the guys through my like suggestions, and if they get the nod, then we'll go from there. And if changes need to be made, that's fine too, if people rather see them have something else, because some of the mock teams I'm thinking of is guys like Urban Fire, like Harlem Heat, that kind of thing, or like Suplex Brothers, Steiner Brothers, just guys like that, just different things or whatever. But we'll have to see. I mean, we'll have to see how things go, because I definitely want to like get the RCW stuff kind of going again. Yeah, that actually be kind of fun. I think I will do that actually. I'll download him and I'll throw him in there for a little fun. But yeah, I definitely want to try to like throw in a bit more zaniness to some of the wrestling stuff, because at the end of the day, because I think the stat stuff, because Fire Pro is more stat driven, I think everything kind of got formed under the statistical umbrella, and I kind of want to put in more of the funny craziness that wrestling can be known for. Okay, yeah, yeah, definitely, because I'll definitely like incorporate that. But yeah, I mean, and that's the other thing too. Speaking of, if you guys have like OG creations through 2K23 that you want to like see thrown into RCW, I mean, I'm more than happy to have them thrown in there for sure. I mean, right now, I try to have all the guys at 75, but I might change that because I want to make sure the match evaluations fluctuate. I don't want all the matches to get 3.5 stars, for example. But yeah, I definitely want to do more story driven stuff with wrestling, just to come up with like funny, crazy, whatever kind of stuff. Just let the creativity fly with it. It's kind of what RCW is kind of meant to be, just something that's just pure like zany, like craziness, not any stats or like rules, just whatever flies. Yeah, no, like the whole thing with RCW is it's all just like for fun. It's all like it's just a made up like it's kind of a parody thing. Like just kind of a made up kind of dirt indie promotion with this kind of shitty owner boss, kind of a Vince McMahon Tony Khan hybrid, and you got like these makeshift like wrestling guys. You got your like Steve Austin guy, you got your like Chris Jericho guy, you got a Big Boss Man guy, and so on. I mean, you got all these guys that are just kind of a hybrid combination of popular guys, and they're just bouncing around, just it's great. Yeah, the only real thing that kind of got hung up is because every time I try to do something when I started streaming, I try to make it like a community thing. And I think unfortunately, I think the tech kind of can slow it down a little bit because I can't really, because when we started it, when we started streaming, like we would create the guy together, like moveset and everything. But because of technology and everything and schedules, not everyone who's into this can be able to make it. So we shifted that toward just the offline stuff. But now with the offline stuff, now Discord isn't notifying guys. Some guys don't have notifications on because they don't want to get bombarded by 500 gajillion notifications, which I get. I have notifications off my phone myself. So it's one of those things where I try to like find a way to kind of make it work, because the RCW stuff, I definitely want it to be like a community thing, just to bounce off fun stuff. But yeah, that's so far for that. Let's see, the style and profiling guy, because we got two that are kind of almost done. They just need like some new moves to their thing. The style and profiling guy, he really needs like at minimum like one more move to replace his sharpshooter signature. Other than that, I would consider him fine, unless people want to change more of the guys later on, which is fine too. And then the Vampire Warrior. Grayman thinks that Tong and Death Grip would replace one of his slots, which is good, because for him, both his signature moves is like a double arm suplex, and two of his finisher slots are just the Impaler DDT. So he definitely needs like some new moves mixed in. And I basically do that as opposed to like just copying and cloning a moveset. I only do that because I don't want them to just be pure copies and clones. I want there to be some difference between them, between what they're like mocking. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put what I think will work, and I'll probably post it in the Discord, and then if at least one guy gives it the nod, I'll go with that. If anybody decides they want to see something different added to it, I can do that too. But yeah, I gotta shift some of the stuff, and that's the other thing too. I also want to put in like some Titantron stuff for some of the guys on there as well, like the current champion. I forgot his name already. Okay, see you later, LJC. Like the champion now, the current guy. Oh yeah, the White Knight. Lopez, the White Knight. I plan on making his Titron like a champion for hire and just have him be a sellout champion. But yeah, I'll probably, once I get those adjusted, I'll probably do an RCW Punk 2 episode. The booking for it's been posted a while back, and then after that, we'll get cooking on the tag teams. I'll probably do a poll on because I want to do 3 tag teams and then do a makeshift 4th among the singles guys. So I'll probably do a poll of like 4 or 5 suggestions, and then the top 3 we'll do. And we'll go from there. And then that 16 amount, that's the amount we'll probably stick with for a while. I think that's a good amount to manage with what RCW is. And of course, if guys want to throw in OG creations or anything like that along the way, I'll be perfectly happy with that. But in terms of that in 2K23, 2K23 is a solid one to do RCW stuff in, but I am open to moving it to a different game if we get the chance, especially something like UPW when it comes out. So we'll have to see on that. But yeah, good first day. Internet's been going great lately. I don't want to jinx myself with that, but really solid first day of the tournament. Day two will probably be tomorrow. I might stream 2 times tomorrow. We'll have to see. If I do stream again tomorrow, it might be I think somebody posted their week 3 show, so I might even do that. Well, no, because DPS is working on his pay-per-view, so I'll wait till he's caught up with that before I start week 3. But definitely post your week 3 stuff. Because I think after DPS's event, unless he says otherwise, I'll definitely get going on week 3, because I think everyone else is kind of already settled on who they got going right now. Outside of that YW stuff, Gore Theater's still in the works. Star Fox will get to it when he's able to. And we'll go from there. RCW stuff, like I said, I'll post like what I have for the guys. Okay, cool. Cool. DPS stuff, we'll work on that. He'll work on that. And RCW stuff will keep forming up. And I'll probably do it if I get the nods within 24 hours or so, probably a little less, but I don't think that'd be an issue. I'll probably post them to the Discord, and if I get a thumbs up, at least one or whatever from people, then they'll be done, and I will do the Punk stream tomorrow as well. And that should be a lot of fun. I look forward to that a lot. And yeah, outside of that, I don't really have anything else. I should do a channel update soon though, because there is some things I do need to talk about that isn't wrestling related. But outside of all that, that's gonna do it for this specific stream here, guys. That's RCW Punk. That's the show for RCW. We did episode 1 a while back. It was the tournament to crown the champion, the first champion. Was it RCW Punk? No, it wasn't RCW Punk. No, that we haven't done a first episode yet. The first thing was a pay-per-view. It was Operation Zero. We haven't done RCW Punk yet. We have to do the first episode still. Episodes themselves, right now they're gonna be 4 matches-ish, but it'll probably be pretty flexible, like a regular show. Like, not every show's gonna have the same amount of matches. Some shows are gonna have less or more matches depending on what's going on. So it's gonna be very laxed in that way. Yeah, the Punk name won out in the poll because people wanted to troll CM Punk. But yeah, so but I'm excited to show off that. I gotta work on. I'm gonna try to. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna do that. I'll try to work on the Titantrons for some of the guys, but I'm not gonna sweat it if they're not all done by then, just cause it's indies. Not everyone's ready yet with their videos. Just play something random so we can get something there. But yeah, we'll probably do that. And also with RCW stuff, if other people wanted to contribute chapters or story ideas or just stuff to bounce off or whatever, they're more than welcome to. Just to kind of keep things. Because just to avoid the writer's block curse that can plague sometimes. Let's see. Outside of all that, I think that's going to do it for this specific stream here. Thanks for watching, guys. In case you guys want to chat with anyone at the Campy Company, and you didn't want to use the YouTube comment section, we do have a couple options. First one is we have a Discord channel. You can find links to that in the About page / About section of our channel. We also have a community tab in our channel as well. You can access that anywhere at any time. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.